I'm Steven,
And this one.
and today we figured we'd bring you guys an unboxing. And as you can tell from the front of the box, you might know, or you might be able to tell what it is. Um, in this video, we're just going to go over we're going to open both these boxes. You guys are going to see all that. And then we're just going to go over the XMen side of it. And then I'll do a later video with the older stuff. But I figured you guys might get a kick out of seeing us pull everything out of the box. And you can go through the fear that I have, because it looks like FedEx ran around and just started hitting the box with a blunt object. And there's a whole bunch of gouges all over the boxes like this. So let's hope for the best. All right, so how do we do this? I am going to do it this way. Let's put this right here. We're gonna move one of these boxes, and they're kind of heavy. We move one of them. We'll set it like this so it's easy to pick back up. And we'll go ahead and jump into this one. Right here first. I'll show you guys one of the gouges. If you guys can see across the bottom down there, right? It's a deep little gouge. I'm hoping it's not messed up inside. But here we go. Let's go ahead and cut this open and then move it again so you guys can see. Resvon can't see as well because we have it set up so you guys can see well. But should be able to see well when we go to the overhead view. So we'll go through this really quick. We'll grab the things out of the box and then I'll switch to an overhead where everybody just gets a better view of everything. All right. Trying to be careful because unlike FedEx, I kind of don't want to bash everything up. All right.
I will see after video everything.
Yeah, you'll be able to see everything. All right, nice. I opened the XMen box first. So let's go ahead. And what I'm going to do as I talk to you guys is I'm going to move this box off the table and I'm going to slowly bring things up. All right. So first uninteresting thing. We have the plastic tokens. So,
Wow.
oh, and there's a big gash in the box. Awesome. We'll have to look into that later. I hope they're not broken inside. All right. Then we have the classic dashboard. So this is for the original, but it's just the classic dashboards. Let Resvon see a little bit.
Wow.
She's kind of off to my side there. All right. There's that and that. Let's set that there. What else do we have in here? We have cardboard dashboards. These are all the locations. Marvel United XMen. So these are the XMen ones. Hopefully things are in frame. I don't have the camera set where I can see everything. All right, those were the not as interesting things. So, big gash, a little worried because my cardboard dashboards are smashed. Hopefully they're not really smashed. All right, there's the cardboard, a whole bunch of cardboard dashboards for United. Like I said, we're going over the uninteresting stuff first. All right, then we got this. This is all the Kickstarter extra heroes. So, yeah, there's so much stuff. I don't even know if I'm going to fit it all in camera. Oh, this box is bashed up pretty good, actually. Wish us luck on those not being destroyed. I've seen some. Oh, here we go. Box smashed. Corner just smashed completely in. That's not good. All the way through. Show Resvon. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go through the whole CMON. You kind of screwed us. Can you fix this? That's annoying. All right. Then we have the Fantastic Four. And we have more. We have Apocalypse. This is the XMen 1, 2. This is the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Then we also have the Phoenix 5. So these are the extra guys for the Phoenix 5. You guys have seen the video before. I went over all the main. They sent the main game. I got 2 wave shipping, so they sent the main game. All right, here's XMen XForce. So So you get Cable and all them, and Reswan will be able to see all the characters at some point. I don't know what to do now, there's so much stuff. All right, let's go like that. All right, and then this is the one I'm really worried about. A lot of people have been worried about this one. It's the Sentinels. We'll see if any of them are broken. So there's the Sentinels. All right, that's one box. I still do not see our special characters, but hopefully. All right, for this next box, I'm not going to pull it up to open it for you guys. I'm going to try to quick open it off to the side. What do you think so far, Reswan? A lot of boxes?
I can't see well.
Oh, yeah, Resvan's angle is more so you guys can see Resvan more than Resvan can see what I'm doing. All right. All right, let's see what else we got in here. This is actually packed quite horribly. I would assume that CMON would do much better at this, but I guess not. So we got more cardboard. I went for all the cardboard locations. So here's more cardboard locations. We'll go ahead and set that there. What can we do? Let's go like this. Try to step so you guys can see Resvan. Hopefully everything's still in shot. So we got Old Man Logan and we got Storm. These are little extras, Kickstarter extras. All right, let's start praying that these aren't all beat up. All right, so this is the regular Marvel United stuff. I guess I can kind of go like this and just kind of keep it in front of me. So what do we have here? Rise of the Black Panther. This is from the original campaign. We have Return of the Sinister Six. So a bunch of Spider-Man villains. Then we have Infinity Gauntlet. And this one I know is from the X-Men ones, and it's Deadpool. You gonna show him your shirt? Reswan does have one of my shirts all the way there, yeah. So there's Deadpool. Let's see if we can stack him over here, because I know he's one of the X-Men one. You can tell by the coloring too. So here we have, I'm just checking to make sure, looking for all the damage and stuff. I guess I can see that later. These are all the extras from the first Kickstarter. So the regular Marvel United. How are we going to do this, Steven? I have no idea. We'll put it right there in the background. All right, then we have X-Men Blue Team. Let's set it right here, even though well, let's go over here. This should go over here with these. I'm trying not to knock things over. Lots of stuff. All right. Next we have, what do we have next? We have the Guardians of the Galaxy. So this will have Groot and everything in it. And this is from the original setup, the original game. Then we have Gold Team for the X-Men. So it's another team. I can't remember which one of these adds in the playing against each other. All right. Then we have Marvel United Enter the Spider-Verse. This box is smashed in the corner, so it looks like we're going to have them replace two things. We'll see how well that goes with them. See how good CMON is about their replacement. And last but not least, we have Tales of Asgard. So there's that one. All right. So that is everything that we got. We can stack this up here. And what ended up happening was I kickstarted the X-Men one, and we already had Marvel United, and we really liked it, so I backed and got add-ons as all the original Kickstarter stuff that we missed. So now we have all the Kickstarter stuff for the X-Men. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the camera over, and we'll catch you guys from the top. You're good, huh? I'm just gonna change things around now. So let me stop recording. And then you won't be in camera anymore, we'll just be looking. All right, everybody, welcome to the top view. We're going to try to get through this as fast as we can, because if you watch the first part, you'll see that there was a whole bunch of boxes. Like I said, we're just going to go over the XMen stuff, or everything that came with the XMen pledge, the Apocalypse pledge. So first off, here's that beat up box. I figured we might as well go through it at this point. I have to get a hold of CMON and say, hey, thanks for messing up boxes for us. So let's go ahead and jump into this, see what we got going. And maybe we're lucky and nothing is ruined inside, but come on. I still want a new box. So, of course, everything is just loose inside. All right, so there you go. Here's just a thing, tells you everything that comes in it. Maybe a couple quick rules. We got some, what are these? I don't know what these are. Oh, some locations. I know what these are. So let's go ahead and just go through it. So locations. Let me slide this off. Come on. We can do it. I am really trying to do this fast. So we got Island M, we got Capital Citadel, and we got Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. And these are thin. This is why, I'll show you guys here in a second. This is why I went ahead and got the cardboard ones, because I knew these were fairly thin. This was my least or most disappointing part of these, is the cardboard. Danger Room. Looks like it's a location. Alternate end of turn, game 1 training. All right. Then we got our villains. So it looks like they work as a team. So we got Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. And this is kind of what they go through, their BAMs and everything. And we got some tokens. Tokens pop out pretty easy. We also went through and got the plastic tokens. These are actually pretty thick tokens. I think I just got the plastic to bling it out. All right. And like I said, now I think I'm going a little too long. I want to run through these quick, try to make this video as quick as possible. So we got cards, we got training cards. I'm not really sure what the training cards are for, but let's go ahead and glance through these really quick. I'm wondering if I should go back and edit and timestamp everything so you guys can see certain things. There we go. Nope, we didn't get it. There we go. Get this open, see what these cards do. You pack these well, you just don't ship your stuff well, CMON. Way to go. All right, so we got some cards, discard, discard, discard. I'm just gonna flip through these quick, permanent, permanent, permanent. Looks like it gives us some effects. And then of course I'm gonna flip through these really quick, but these are gonna be the villain cards and the hero cards and things like that. Open all that up. So here are their threat cards. I guess we'll go like this so you guys can see the threats. There's the artwork so you know whose card is who. Just show you guys their art on the back really quick. Fun art, it's the chibi style. Like I said, it kind of grew on me. And challenge, there's a challenge card. Not really sure what that is. All right. Now I'll flip through this way so you guys can kind of just get a look at the cards. Going through really quick. XMen. I don't know if I'm going to do the cards on all of them. It seems like this is going to take a long time. And y'all might not be that interested in the cards. There's Angel's card, right? And then the villain cards, right? How they move and stuff like that. If you guys are watching this, I'm assuming maybe you've played the game. And these are their threat cards. You place them around the board to put threats everywhere. You're basically fighting villains. Someone is the villain. You chase them around. You try to beat them. And that's the game. So for this one, we have Quicksilver as a villain, right? I said I'm going to try to do this fairly quick. Then we have Scarlet Witch, right? And of course we have the original X-Men. I already forgot what this one's called. Is it Blue Team? So there's Cyclops. A lot of painting to do. We need to get Resmon out here so she can start painting too, and we'll get through these quicker. There's Jean Grey. Oh, you want me to paint them before you get here? That'll be kind of hard. There's XMen in his first class. Is probably what this is called, first class, because he's the original. There is Angel, right? Oh, no, there's Iceman. Oh, Beast. That's who that is. This is Beast. Here's Iceman, obviously. All right, first class version of Iceman. All right, and that is everything that comes in this one. Let's go ahead and see if we can run through these. Which also means I got to stack this stuff back up, or I won't have room for anything, and I'll do worse than CMON did getting it to me. Way to go, CMON. All right, put those in there. Put the lid on top. Yeah, so there was X-Men First Class. So you get Quicksilver and Wanda as your villains, and then you get the original X-Men. All right, next. So why don't we do this? We're going to go through some of this boring stuff really quick, just so you guys can see. So we got the plastic tokens. I am a little worried because there's a ding in the box, but I'm assuming it's a bunch of plastic tokens, so everything should be a-okay. I really don't like the ding in the box, but that's not something I'm worried about. When half the back of the box is destroyed, that's when I'm kind of like, you need to send me a new box there, CMON. All right, let's go ahead and open this and hope for the best. Okay, so it comes in a plastic tray. Nice. And I'm not going to open all these up. This is just all the plastic tokens. So you have all the different ones. They're just plastic. It gives you a thing to divide them. All right, it's all numbered instead of having the cardboard ones. Like I said, this was a little bit extra, but I figured why not bling it out. They're all numbered, I think. No, because I think I saw 2 5s. There's another 5 with the blam. Tokens galore, tokens everywhere. Looks like the tray inside is actually in good shape. So we should probably thank our lucky stars for that. So just a bunch of the cardboard tokens. These are just the plastic versions of it. All right, so that's that. These I will kind of just throw over here and clean up later. If I have enough space, we can only hope. All right. So the other thing we'll jump through with the X-Men. It's weird. There's like a film on everything. Let's go through these cardboard setups, right? So cardboard, and then we'll get into a bunch of minis again. But let's set this like this. I got the stack of the regular stuff over here, guys. So let's go ahead and just look through these really quick. These are the villain dashboards. These are the locations. This is another box that I'm worried about. But hopefully the cardboard is not destroyed inside. It's just the box got a little bashed up. And that I don't care about as long as the cardboard is fine. So let's flip it open because I paid for the cardboard to have nice stuff. There we go. Looks like everything is nice inside. I'm going to run out of space to throw things, that's for sure. All right, so there's just a little insert. And then we looked at one of these already, right? So this is just cardboard. It's just cardboard. It is, well, let's see how well it pops out. Pops out okay. There's some tabs. I've told you guys before, I kind of twirl tabs till they break, and it didn't work, so I pulled a little bit. So it's a thick cardboard, right? This is just for the location effects. All right. We'll flip through these like this really quick. And I won't read them, but I will flip through them so you guys can see the art. I was about to say this one looks familiar, but that's because it's in the main game. And these ones aren't double-sided, they're one-sided. Lots of places that you can go to. All right, they have Krakoa. Latvia. Moloch Tunnels, Moloch Mountain, Apocalypse's Pyramid, and the Star Citadel. Alright, so there's all those. That is all the cardboard locations that you get if you get the cardboard locations. And you can also get cardboard dashboards. Right, these are the cardboard dashboards for the villains. So again, I'm just gonna run through this. Maybe I'll just open and show you guys so you can see them, because we're gonna go through the villain cards when we get to the villains. There's another ding right here. I'm hoping it didn't ding all the cardboard inside. So, give you guys a look at what this is. And it looks like the cardboard got a little dinged. But, oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we'll slide them out. So, what this does is it gives you have your little boss boards, right? But instead, these are now, they're cardboard. So they're thick. They're like the other one. Here, I'll pop this one out. This one, oh, there's always a little tab. Right, nice thick cardboard. But you get one for all the different locations, which the game comes with paper ones. So you don't have to worry about it too much because the game comes with paper ones. But you get all these, right? So these are the regular boss ones. Looks like there's for the blue team, red team stuff. I'm just trying to show you guys really quick. There's the Deadpool one, right? Yay, Deadpool. All right. So there's all those. You guys want to get on to the interesting stuff. So that was basically all the dashboards, the cardboard dashboards for the villains. All right, so on to all the cool stuff. Here are some of the Kickstarter exclusives. So you had to get the Kickstarter to get it. And for you guys watching, if you haven't gotten your pack yet, or you did and you're wondering, there's going to be some empty spots in the trays. And that's because these guys come in separate trays. So, come on. Open this up. So what we got in here is we got Old Man Logan. So there's Old Man Logan. Alright. And then his cards. Alright. And I think I'm probably not going to go through the cards just to speed this up, but I'll show you guys. I won't open them up, but there's his cards. Oh, alright. So we have a little Old Man Logan, a little Wolverine to fight. And then of course, and these are just alternate. I believe the cards are slightly different too, but these are basically just alternates. So you already have these heroes. Inside, you have Storm and stuff like that. These are just other sculpts. You have Wolverine in the main game, but all right, if I can get this to open. There we go. Get it to slide out. So there we have Storm. All right. Show it for you guys. I'm trying to show it to Resmon and show it to you guys. And then there is her cards. What's that?
I will see all of them after YouTube video. I want to see all of them.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be up all night looking at all these things, that's for sure. Well, for Resvon, it's super early in the morning right now, and she's still awake.
I'm so super excited for this.
She wanted to see it. Alright guys, so this isn't X-Men, but it did come with the X-Men Kickstarter. Alright, this is the Fantastic Four one. I have a buddy, he's a Fantastic Four fan, and I wonder if this will get him to play this game. He likes heavy, crunchy games, and this is a super light game. Oh, this box a little bit too, but not too bad. Like, see, that one I can deal with. It's when the whole bottom's caved in that it bothers me. All right, let's go ahead and do it like this. Let's flip that over. So, little rundown, maybe some information, some Doombot tokens. Cool, there's Doombot, so that's fun. So here's our little tokens. We got KO tokens. Little tricky to get out, but I think it's because that, and then we got the Doombot token. Pops out pretty easy. Once again, thick cardboard. We have the locations which we're going to pass on the locations because I showed you guys all the cardboard locations. And then I did not show you all the boss ones, so we'll look at the bosses we get in this one. So we get Doctor Doom in Super Scroll. And then if we pop this, these are actually pretty cool because how they did some of these sculpts. But we'll get into it in just a second. All right, so I'll flip through these really quick. We're supposed to be working on making faster videos so you guys can watch. I know not everybody, I need to sharpen this knife. I should have done it before this. Not everybody just has videos rolling in the background while they do stuff around the house like me. So some people actually sit down and watch them. So you got your threat cards. There's your Doom. That's upside down. There's Doom's card. And then threats for the Super Scroll and the Super Scroll card. Takeover. Oh, that's awesome. That looks like it's a new. So you have little challenges that you have to beat before you fight the bosses. So it looks like a new one. I'll just show you some of the art on the inside. Most of them tend to be the same. Yeah, the boss one's the same, right? And then Doom will be the same as the back. It's the heroes that get a little bit of a variation to their stuff. It's an interesting card, the Fantastic Four one. Oh, come on. We can do it. All right. This is that Fantastic Four card. There's a Doom card. That's interesting. Starting hand. Oh, because Doom's purple. Purple means that you can play as a hero or a villain. So there's the Doom back, which is the same. Silver Surfer. And in the X-Men version, and this came out with the X-Men stuff, there are certain cards that heroes start with in their hand. All right. Looks like everybody has a starting hand card. Starting hand cards, so Thing and Human Torch and why am I blanking on her? Invisible Woman, but I can't remember her name. Reed Richards, Sue Richards. There we go. So there's those. Flip to this side. Like I said, I'm going to go really quick through this, guys, because there is some different art, but just show you some of the art so you can see the chibi art. It's good art. At least there's different art. Not every card is exactly the same. I think if there's the same type of card, they're the same. No, they change it a little bit. So there's just a little bit different art. And Silver Surfer and Doom. All right, it's a lot of cards. All right, so let's go through our Fantastic Four. Reed Richards. He's all stretched out. There's the Mr. Fantastic. Then we have, I don't want to break it by plow. Then we have Susan Storm, and as you can see, she's doing a force field, and she's going invisible. See? So she has the clear plastic. That's pretty cool. It's gonna make it kind of hard to paint the terrain underneath. That's the other thing. The bases are actually textured and stuff. So there is Johnny Storm. I guess she is Sue Storm, then Sue Richards. So there's the Human Torch. And then the Thing, of course. Nice detailed minis, and they're starting, CMON's starting to do the base stuff. Oh, Silver Surfer broke. Did he break? He didn't break, he's just not glued. We have to glue him back down to his board. So he didn't break, so that's a good sign. He needs to be glued, but there's his boards, his little footprints, his little feet. So I'm going to have to glue Silver Surfer onto his board. That's not that big of a deal. That's better than it breaking, because there's a little spot, as you can see, where his feet actually go in. All right, Surfer, go in there. I wonder if they ran out of glue and they're just like, oh, we ran out of glue. Here you go. There's Silver Surfer. All right, there's Doom, and he's purple. Dr. Doom's purple because you can play him as a hero or a villain. Kind of like Mystique and Magneto in the base game. And then here's Super Skrull. If you don't know, he, I don't know if he absorbs, but he can have the power of other people. So his big thing was he would have all the Fantastic Four power. So the flames, and he's stretching and going invisible, and the big Thing fist. This will kind of be a fun one to paint. Don't know exactly what to do with all that clear plastic. But all right, that's everything for the Fantastic Four one. But wait, there is a ton more. Not even just a little bit more, there is a ton more. All right, see if I can pack this quickly off to the side and get on to the next thing. And I'm gonna have to go back and make sure I don't lose any of this stuff there. Who knew making videos was so hard? I thought it was just fun. Just straight fun. All right, this is fun. So now we got Deadpool. This is one of the ones I'm most excited about. I like Deadpool.
Me too.
Resvon 2. So we like Deadpool. All right, Deadpool Expansion. And like I said, I think I might seem like I'm going quicker with certain things, but I'm trying to make this video short for you guys, so you can kind of look through it. All right, the extra information, right, that you might need to play the game. We already looked at this a little bit, but there is his villain mat. So you could tell it's different than the other villain mats. So there's something going on with that, but we'll figure it out. We can go ahead and pop this open. He's got that location, but we already looked at it. There's another villain, so they made Hydra Bob a villain. So that's fun and wacky. I guess we can put those right there. We got our cards. Lots of space in these, though you don't need as much. And some people like to break all this stuff down and put it in a single box. One of the reasons I don't like doing it is because now if I paint all these, or when I paint all of them, I have somewhere to put them. I'm not just throwing them in a box. Oh, there's a little metal cube that comes in this one. Nice. We'll drop that down there. All right, so there's Lady Deadpool. Just show you the back. There's Hydra Bob. Oh, because you can play him as a villain or a hero. There is Deadpool in his starting hand. There is threats for Hydra Bob. There's Hydra Bob as a villain, I'm assuming. There's Deadpool, because you can play Deadpool as a villain, which is the red one right here. There's his villain cards at the back. And there's Deadpool on his unicorn, which I don't know why it's that color, but I don't remember, so we'll figure it out. And there's a challenge card. All right, flipping it over. Of course, Deadpool does his own stuff, so it looks all strange and different. And I'm just flipping through these, I know, guys, super quick. It's just so you can see it. These are a lot of the same because it's the villain. There's Bob. These are going to be all the same because it's his villain card. All right, there's another Deadpool. That's the hero Deadpool. There's Bob as the hero. So you can play Bob as a hero. And then you have Lady Deadpool, right? And there's all her cards. All right, so lots of cards. And if you don't know how the game basically plays is you play a hand of cards, right? Get a hand of cards, you play them. I'm just going to divide them up. I don't know why I'm taking my time here because we got lots to go through. You get a hand of cards and you play them. You get to play against each other's cards. So if Resvon plays a card to do her turn, she does her turn, and then on my turn, I get to use her card to pull off my turn too. Nope, I think this goes down in here. I'm just messing everything up. You guys are like, why are you doing this to us? I don't know. All right, let's go like that. All right. And then we got that. All right. And then the top. So there's Deadpool. Weep, 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 weep. All right. But wait, there's more. The Phoenix 5. So if you don't know, there's a force in the Marvel Universe, the Phoenix Force. Usually it goes with Jean Grey. I mean, in more recent times, it's gone with Hope Summers. But there's been an even more recent run where all the X-Men get part of the Phoenix Force with them. So they get a part of the Phoenix Force. So, all right, let's go ahead and pop this one open. Oh, this one actually folds, so there's some extra stuff that's going to be going on here. So that folds out, all right. And as you see color-wise, red is villain. So it looks like we got a lot of villains in this one. We got a lot of red. These are all villain dashboards, all the different phoenixes. The other thing the Phoenix does is it wants to destroy humanity, or maybe call humanity. I'm not the hugest X-Men fan. I like a lot of their characters, but I don't follow everything, so I'll admit to that. Here are the cards. These are going to be a bunch of villain cards. Be a bunch of villain cards because we got mostly villains in here. So if you wanted a whole bunch of villains to play with and some alternate play, here you go. So the threat card, there's Cyclops as the Phoenix. Oh, it's a regular Phoenix threat card. That's interesting. It's a little different. What's her name? Why can't I think of it? White, something White. There's her threat cards. Emma Frost, that's her name. Right, and there's Colossus and his threat cards. Or maybe I called them wrong, and this one's Emma Frost? I don't know. Oh, no, this is Ileana Rasputin. What's her name? I can't remember her XMen title. All right, and there's Namor, who's not an X-Men, but he actually gets the Phoenix Force. It's interesting that they don't have Echo in here. And there's Hope, and she's one of the good guys. All right, so it just said on the other side of this what it is. Train Hope. So you train Hope up. That's probably what kind of goes on to get her ready to fight the Phoenix Force. So I'll just show you some of the Hope cards, and then we'll let it be, because we saw the back of all the villain cards. And then the threats. All right. Let's go ahead and set these in here. Lots of cards. Let's start with our one hero that we have to train up. So there's Hope. Very dynamic pose, right? She's got her gun going. Did I put her back in there right? Probably not. Maybe so. Cyclops, right? Yep, Emma Frost on this one. You just kind of tell because of the flowing gown and stuff. That's very Emma Frost. All right, there's Colossus as the Phoenix Force. Then we have Ileana Rasputin, which is Colossus' sister. What is her name? I can't remember what her X-Men name is. So there's that. And then Namor with the Phoenix Force. They got the cool base, the water wave and stuff like that. All right. So there's those guys. The Phoenix 5. All right, put that there. Set that like this. Phoenix 5 is done. Next. Are you still awake with Rezwan? You still with us? There's another box. It's a little smashed in the back. Okay, just making sure. I can't see Rezwan, so if she falls asleep on us because it's super early in the morning there, I won't be able to tell. All right, luckily, we're just going to go through the X-Men, and I think then we'll do the other video. You guys won't know because it'll pop up, but we'll film it maybe tomorrow. So Rezwan can actually go to sleep. We'll get through half these. All right, so we got the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Here's another 2-pager, so there's more going on with this. Maybe it's because there's a lot more villains. There is their villain tile, but you kind of did deal with it. Or we saw the cardboard version. These are the hero or the locations. So I'm trying to eyeball my dog who's getting a little too curious. There's Apocalypse's villain card, which makes sense. It looks like they're trying to keep them from coming. So Apocalypse can play as a hero or a villain, obviously, because he's purple. So let's go ahead and jump through here, throwing plastic everywhere. I really need to sharpen that knife. All right, there's that. So these are obviously the hero ones because it has the starting hand. So let's go ahead and just set these down and go ahead and look at his hero cards. Because the hero cards are the ones that tend to have a little bit different art in it. So you get a little bit different art. All right. We're going to set those right here because that's hero. That's where the heroes go. I do not know which way this goes. I'm assuming like that. I might have done it wrong. All right, so we have these. It's interesting. They're a little different famine. All right, the 4 horsemen. I'm wondering if maybe they move around. So we got those cards. We have the starting master plan. All right, there's the villain art. Then we got threat. We have all these threats. There is Archangel, which is Angel when he goes bad. I can't remember these other people's names, so if you guys know, you can shout them out. You can scream at us in the chat. And these are all going to be the same on the back. It's the same art. That's interesting. So there's a different way to play, obviously, with these cards. Interesting. We have a cube. We have a red one. I'm going to have to shave the little knob off of it. This is just a marker, so it's going to mark something. All right, let's look at Apocalypse, who might be our savior. He's standing on an XMen sign, if you guys can see that. All right, nice. Nice, cool sculpt. Detailed. Then we got the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse. She's riding a robotic cat. Interesting. I guess they all should be riding something right there. They're horsemen. Here's this guy, robotic. This might actually be a horse. Maybe not. Nope. You go like this, don't you? Yes, you do. I guess this thing looks closest to a horse. All right. And this one's super cool. I want to paint this one because it just looks really cool. See the chibi stuff on the face I'm okay. It's the faces that kind of throw me off, but when it's not a regular human face, then I like it more. Look at the skulls on the base. This one's going to be fun to do up. All right. All right, Apocalypse down. We're getting there. We're getting there. 30 minutes in, we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if I should have just divided this up and did... Were you going to say something, Rizwan?
I'm really waiting for Venom.
Oh, Venom. Venom's in the regular one. All right.
Hulk, my favorite.
Oh, the Hulk, yeah. And the Hulk? Is it because you like to Hulk out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to, like I said, I'm going to try to do this a little faster. So, X-Force. Or do I just go over the things that you guys really like? You all know it comes with cards. Dashboards. Villain board. Right. A ton of cards. I'll do it this way. I'll just flip through the art on the back of the cards and leave the inside art for you guys to explore later and discover once you get it. I'm not sure which ones of these expansions you'll be able to get at retail. So there's Cable all the way through. There's Shatterstar. See, I know these guys. There's Cannonball. There's Domino. And that's it. Then there's Threat and Strife, who is Cable's clone or twin brother, depending on which era of X-Men you're reading. See, guys, I do know a little bit of X-Men. All right. Let's start with the villain. There's Strife. Super fancy. I know I keep saying it, but there's a lot of detail. I mean, he's got a lot of little head things. Lots to go on there. Then we have Shatterstar with his dual swords. How did they do it? Oh, they just made it a little deep. So you can go in there with a little black and make it look like swords. All right. Then we have Cable. See, the heads, it's not my favorite when it's a human head. The bodies are cool and stuff. I like when they're not human. I mean, I like it, I guess, a little bit more. There's Domino. What is she standing on? I have no, oh, it looks like a little robot leg. All right. And then we have Cannonball. I almost forgot his name. I haven't painted Smoke and an Explosion yet, but it looks like I'm going to get the chance. All right. X-Force, you guys are relegated back to the box, so we can move on. See, if Resvon, once we get Resvon here with us, she can show you all the minis and then pass the box to me, and I can box it all up while she's opening up the next box to show you guys all the goodies. Huh, Resvon?
Yeah.
You open and show them, I put everything back in the box. So this one is XMen Gold Team. And like I said, if you guys think this is too fast, let me know if you guys have held in this long, because we're 35 minutes in. I'm trying to glance at the phone. 35 minutes in, and I'll go back and go over some of these things individually. So, or slower. I was gonna say more slowly. I know English. All right, these are our locations, but we've looked at locations already before. Cardboard. We've already popped out cardboard, so I'm not going to pop out all the cardboard for each one. It's the same cardboard. Nice sturdy cardboard. That's interesting. Oh, because this, I think you can go against each other. So blue team, gold team. And then here is a villain, Sebastian Shaw. Who do we got on the gold team? If I really knew my 90s X-Men, I could tell you, but I don't. So this is to little... what's it called? They're just to, I'm not going to open them up. Bases. They're to go around the bases so you can change who's the gold team, who's the blue team. It's hard plastic. I like the silicone ones more because these will probably scrape up the paint job that you do on the bottom. Well, there's a nice spot to put them in. All right, we got their cards. Like I said, we'll just do a quick run through the art on the back and then leave the rest of the experience for you guys. All right, so there's Forge. See how many of these names I know. There is, it's not Maverick. Why can't I think of his name? The M always throws me off. So I already messed up. There is Archangel as a good guy, because he's a good guy and a bad guy. There's another Iceman. There's Colossus. And there's the Threat, who is Shaw. So we have Shaw for our Threat. And then it looks like these are different challenge cards. We'll flip them this way. No, it's rescue civilians, clear things. All right, interesting. So there are all those. I'm trying to put them back. Bishop. His name is Bishop, the one I couldn't remember. We'll get him right here. So here's Shaw as a villain. He's fancy. He's part of the Hellfire Club. That's my fancy voice, if you guys didn't know. So he's all fancy. And honestly, I don't even know what his mutant ability is. Oh, the box is crooked. All right, so here is Bishop. This is the guy. I always forget because he has that M over his eye. And I don't even remember why he has the M. Does he get branded in the future? I know he's from the future like Cable. But all right, another Iceman. This is the one I was thinking of. So it's a clear sculpt. I don't know what I'm going to do to paint this. Maybe paint his pants in and leave it, his little underoos. Nice little base. All right. Then we have Forge. He's something to do with technology. I know that. He builds things. Forget what his exact mutant thing is. We got another Colossus. So a popular character. There's Colossus. And then another outstanding Archangel. Or Archangel. I think it's Archangel. I could be saying it wrong, right? His wings all spread out, flying through an explosion. Very, very fancy. Almost as fancy as Sebastian Shaw. All right. Oh, am I doing this wrong? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. There we go. See? Resvon opening these and talking to you guys while I just clean up would make this smoother. We'll get here. We'll get you here soon. Huh, my love? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, Resvon might have fallen asleep on us. So now we get to see blue team. That was gold team. This is, if I remember right, you can play against each other. So you can play against the villain, comes with the villain, or the teams that X-Men can play against each other. So anybody who knows me might try to say, oh, you don't like a lot of female superheroes. There's actually one of the X-Men that I like is Psylocke. Something about being the ninja with the psychic blades and stuff like that. I always thought was cool. All right. Rules. Extra tokens. Locations, which you already saw in the cardboard form. So here's our mastermind, Mr. Sinister. And then you get that, which we already pointed out, the red team versus blue team. I wonder if you just bought the expansion for red team and blue team, not red team, sorry, gold team and blue team. I wonder if that would be all you need, and then you could play that version of the game. Sorry guys, I'm failing you on that one that I don't know that. But that's because this is just an unboxing. All I'm doing is unboxing and showing you. No, just kidding. I just don't remember. All right. I will fail on these names. Banshee. So there's Banshee. There is Boom Boom, I believe. Gambit. I mean, come on. That was an easy one. There's Psylocke. And Rogue.
The art is so beautiful in this game.
Yeah, I like the art. It's very nice art. And I'll go back and correct. That is not Boom Boom. That's Jubilee. All right. And then we have Mr. Sinister. Like I said, I will leave the other art. And then you got some of these. These are the challenges that you have to beat to be able to fight the boss kind of thing. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you decide to pick it up to look at those inside. Or like I said, if you guys really want me to go back and go more in depth on some of these, maybe talk about what the cards do, just let us know in the comments and I'll get onto that. I'll get on it. I'll do it. So here's Mr. Sinister. I've always liked his fancy, like, peacocked cape.
Can I see Mr. Sinister now, please? Oh my god. It's so cute.
I know. That's why you got to get here so you can paint him. And then there's Psylocke. Let's see if we could do it lower. I'm trying to do it. Oh, I got to go. Sorry, hon, a little higher so everybody can see. There's Psylocke. There is Jubilee. Then we have Banshee. Then we have Rogue. All right. And then Gambit. Yeah, a little Gambit action. Oh, that's a nice little water pipe. Allows him to be more dynamic and jumping. And of course it has those, which are the bases, so you can say who's on the gold team, who's on the blue team. And that is the blue team box. 2 more boxes to go, but one of them is a very big box with lots of stuff in it. And I can't figure out how to set this in here. There you go. All right, so blue team for us. This is the one I'm a little nervous about. This next box is the one that a lot of people talk about things being broken. So here we go. Days of Future Past. So this is where you get the Sentinels. Sentinels. I'm getting tired, and it's only afternoon for me here. All right, so it's a lot of Marvel United. All right.
Here is almost in the morning. It's 5.
Yeah, 5. She hasn't gone to sleep yet. She's party. All right. Here's the thing. I don't know why I'm going slow again. I think it's because I'm a little interested, a little worried. Tokens. Here's the boss mat. And then the big reveal at first glance. I think we have no broken Sentinels, which will be awesome. Let's look at the hero cards. This is not Old Man Logan. This is it's still Logan. It's the Days of Future Past. I don't think he's patch in this one. It's the Days of Future Past Wolverine. I guess we can say it that way, right? These cards are a little warped, but like I said, when you get here to Vegas, things dry out. So we'll just go ahead and look at the art. Then I can't remember that Sentinel's name. He's a name. He's like the master Sentinel. He's like a crazy, crazy Sentinel. And then it looks like there's a whole bunch of information for activities, for the Sentinel activity and challenge and stuff like that. All right. These actually go in the top tray, which is different. All right, let's look at the small ones first. So there's the Wolverine. This is what I'm talking about, the chibi. It's almost a baby-looking face. When they're robots and monsters, it doesn't bother me. I don't know why the human one bothers me so much. We're actually going to set Logan out there. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, there's currently a dust storm going on where I'm at. And still a little bit of dust will get in, even though you shut all your windows. So this is he's not a Super Sentinel. I forget what it is. Sentinel Prime, I can't remember. He's in the X-Men right now. He's cool too. He's got this little clear power base going on. All right, let's look at these big boys. All right, there's one. He's doing the sideways shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, drop it down a little bit. I guess you guys and Resmon can kind of see him because these are so big. There's another one. I can tell these, you can feel there's heft to them and they're a harder plastic. And then he's doing the end zone dance. All right, and so that's all the, I want to call it Days of Future Past. It is Days of Future Past. There's the Days of Future Past expansion. This one I'm really excited to play with just because there's the big miniatures to get on the board. And I know it's a little late in the video, but this game, guys, is it. What's that, Resmon?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm really excited about painting this week.
Oh, I'll save these ones for you, and you can paint them.
Thank you.
But this game is it's a really simple game. My voice sounds a little different because I had to walk around the table to get this next one. It's a very simple but surprisingly fun game. It's like I said, you're trying to kill the bad guy. There's obviously the expansions add extra stuff to that, but you're playing cards. It's playing cards. They allow you to move. They allow you to attack. They allow you to save civilians, do heroic actions, and part of that is saving civilians. All right, this is all the Kickstarter extras. I mean, this box is huge. It's almost the size of half the stack. So we're gonna get through this, and then the video will be over. Even though, God, we're already at 40-something minutes. All right. Oh, and then that's, and they're like that. They did this with Rise of Moloch, and I wasn't a big fan. All right, so here's our miniatures. These are villains. I guess we can look really quick. There's going to be a ton of them. How are we going to do it? Let's go like that. Oh, why don't we go like this and we can flip through them. We got Toad. We got Spiral has 2 boards. Spiral, Silver Samurai, Shadow King, Sauron, Onslaught. It's one of my favorite villains too. Omega Red. Namor is a villain. Mojo, Mastermind, Marrow. I thought she was a regular X-Men. Legion. I know he's a regular X-Men. Lady Deathstroke, Emma Frost, Blackbird. Sorry, not Blackbird. Deathbird. Blackbird's their ship. There's Dark Phoenix. There's Callisto. There's the Brood Queen. There's Avalanche. And there's Arcade. Lots of heroes. All right, let's set that off to the side. We got tokens. Tons and tons of tokens. We have tons and tons of hero cards. For time, we're not going to go on this. I know you guys want to see the miniatures. If you want to know, I'll go through all these. But tons of cards, right? You guys can see them in here instead of me trying to pull them all out or throw them. There is Gwenpool, which is... Oh, this tray's a little dinged up. I've heard some things about this, but yeah, that's not too bad. Gwenpool's is like a lady Deadpool. It's a female Deadpool in pink. So, all right. So I got my first kind of beat up tray here, but hopefully it's not too bad. We'll probably just leave it let it be what it is. Now that one box, no, that one box we're going to send back for sure. I don't know how they're going to do it, but we're going to do it. Now this is really what everybody has been waiting for. There is this. I really don't like the boxes like this. I've said it before, because it's just a pain to slide all these out. But there we go. All right. And the box will get beat up over time. So maybe what I will do is I will go and just pick some of the interesting ones, or we'll go like this. Let's see how the video works. We'll go like this. I'll pick some of the interesting ones and show you guys. I like Onslaught. I mean, he's just a crazy looking one. Right? Can you still see everything, Resvon? There's
Yes.
Mojo Jojo. He's a really interesting one. Or it's just Mojo. But I always called him Mojo Jojo.
Yes, please.
You want to see that one?
No, top of this.
Oh, Sauron.
Yes.
There's Sauron flying.
Wow.
There you guys go. There's some cool ones like the Phoenix. The Phoenix flying out everywhere. Right? Little flame of the Phoenix. He's got some flames. There's Toad and Omega Red. So let's see. Maybe I'll do this. There's Avalanche. There's Blackbird. There's Mastermind. That's Calostro. I always want to call her Cogliostro, but it's from Spawn. Lady Deathstrike. Arcade. Omega Red. Silver Samurai, I think. Shadow King Sauron. Don't remember his name. That's Toad. That's Blob. Phoenix Onslaught. This is the Brood Queen. And Mojo Jojo. All right. We glanced at those. I guess we can do that. We can just set them all out so you guys can get them all on camera. We can end this video. All right. So then we got 2 trays of heroes. Did I move it enough? Nope. I'm going to have to go like this. Let's move this one out of the way and we'll look through this really quick. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of heroes. There's Legion, so these people can play as heroes or villains. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. Don't know who that is either. Oh, that's Marrow. This is like Lady Shiva, I think, maybe.
Wow.
Namor.
Yes.
Coming out of the water. His whole base is water. That's cool. There's Namor. And I won't pull them all out. This guy's cool. I can't remember. Is it Warlock or something like that? He's technically not a mutant. He's a robot from the future or future dimension, different dimension. Nice. Multiple Man. That one's fun. So you have 2 miniatures on there because he multiplies. He makes more of himself. That's Tough Guy. Wolfsbane. I'm just grabbing characters that I like. Here's now I lost his name. He wears all white. Phantom X. Right. I don't know. Is that another Phoenix setup? Oh no, I think this is the North Star group. All right. And Warpath. All right. But wait, there's more. All right. Here we go.
Wow.
So these 2 spots, this is where Old Man Logan goes and Storm. But just some of the ones I like. There's Gwenpool. I'm not a huge Gwenverse or Gwen fan. I did get a lot of her comics, but I like little Sharky, her little land shark dog, which is really cool. She has a little land shark dog. She goes right there. Who else do we have in here? There's Cloak. Is this Dagger? There's Dagger. So this is like a team. I always forget if they actually are mutants. So there's Cloak. He's like all black and stuff.
Oh my
I know, Reswan's got to get here and start painting. Looks like that's another Phoenix. Oh, I like this one. Lockheed? Is it Lockheed? The little dragon for Kitty Pryde. It's blowing fire.
I think I'm going to be fun with this game.
You think you're going to be a fan of this game? You probably will be.
Yeah.
I believe that's Pixie. There's Puck. So you got a whole bunch. I forget the sun guy's name. Isn't this guy's name like Bloop or something like that? That's fun. He's just a silly XMen. I don't know what his thing is, but that's cool how they have him standing. It's connected by the camera. All right. It's been a super long video, but we're going to end it there. That's everything that comes in the X-Men Apocalypse. The X-Men Apocalypse pledge. I'm already losing it. It's been so long. Plus, there are some extras with the cardboard things and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Steven.
I really enjoyed.
And we're Cardboard Coalition. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.